transportation, steel production, electrical devices, textiles, ready-made clothing, agricultural manufacturing, food products, and medical devices.
Welcome back, dear viewers, and we're delighted to be joined over the phone by Dr. Mostafa Waly, economic expert, to shed more light on the conference. Sir, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
How do you see the timing of the Turkey-Africa Business and Economic Forum in Istanbul in light of new global economic challenges?
Well, this is actually very good news among the situation in general, because we are talking about a very important country and a friendly country, and has a lot to do with Africa and with us also. So, frankly speaking, this could be a very good chance to increase the cooperation, the bilateral and on the level of Africa at large. That's very interesting, especially Egypt with its specific and important and unique position in Africa, the gate to Africa, with this long history of cooperation with Africa, and of course with the potential of getting into higher and better achievements with our brothers and our dear friends in Turkey, to get together in joint venture business, in joint venture project, because the African country, African continent, badly in need for such big projects where the chance is there. And together with our experiences together, we can have a lot of very good results, actually.
Right. Well, sir, what economic potentials does cooperation between Africa and Turkey carry for both sides, in your opinion?
The potential can cover a lot of, you are talking about the areas or the sectors which can cover the cooperation. Is what you mean? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, in this case, the full, it's actually full-fledged field for cooperation, starting from, heavy industries, to communication, to agro-business, to water projects, and a lot. I mean, you can have a lot, maybe a lot. It could be, everything could be there, be done there in Africa, needed in Africa.
Yes.
So in this case, the projects are multiple and multitude and very prospecting.
Yes. Well, sir, the forum focused on cooperation in trade, industry, tourism, and minerals, as you said. Why specifically those fields?
You mean tourism field or what?
Yes, it focused on trade, industry, tourism,
yes, trade,
and minerals.
You know, industry and trade are now the locomotives of the real economy in the whole world. They together, I mean, they get hand in hand. Of course, you have the industry, then you have the product, then you have to diversify it, you have to distribute it, you have to sell it and get in return. And you see the cycle, the economic cycle is very, very evident when it comes to the industry and trade. And we are actually lucky, and we deserve it here in Egypt, because we are in the hub where we can have, and we already have, the status and the capacity to have an advanced industry, and also we have the whole necessary and important and necessary, let's say, the channels and arteries for trade. I mean, you need, of course, you need harbors, you need ports, we have the Suez Canal, we have our distance all over the Mediterranean and the Red Sea, down to Africa, to the middle of Africa in this case.
Yeah. Well, sir, how can Egypt become a hub for foreign investments and gate for African trade with global economic heavyweights?
Yeah, we have been doing well so far, but of course we can do more, we can get more, we can achieve more in this field. I mean, to be the hub of investment in Africa. Because we have all the potential for this. We have the manpower, we have the knowledge, We have the unique situation and the unique position, geographical position, plus we have also our history. And the prospects over which now is arising after all this, what was being done over the years. I mean, having this our industrial base now in Egypt. I mean, in even the most sophisticated industries, information technologies and precision engineering, we have a great base actually. We can increase it. We can get together with some people and with other partners to increase it, and then utilizing it together to have a hub for Africa and even for the Middle East at large.
Right. Well, sir, at a meeting with the AU Commissioner for Economic Development, Trade, the Tourism Industry and Minerals on the sidelines of the Turkey-Africa Business and Economic Forum in Istanbul, Cairo expressed commitment to the trade and industry agenda in Africa. How would you list the highlights of the agenda, especially after a recent global economic crisis?
Well, of course, you know, sometimes when you have a crisis, then you will have a release and then you have another boom will start up. Hopefully, we hope we are in the end of this bad tunnel, I mean, altogether, I mean, the whole economy of the world, and we are part of it. I think there are now some glimpses of hope that things will be soon getting back to normal. And in this case, we can start we can resume our process. I mean, our march towards, you know, achieving all what we are looking for, especially when it comes to the, you know, increasing our potential capacity of accepting and utilizing. I mean, being friendly environment for investment, and then we can be a hub, very big hub in the Middle East and in Africa for investment. And this immediately will relay where, of course, our neighboring friends in Africa, we can make use of this. At least they will have now good commodities, good products, you know, with the least cost because of the distance and the availability. And, you know, this chain of competitiveness.
Right, sir. Cairo said it's prepared to host the Intra-African Trade Fair 2023 in Egypt in partnership with the Commission and the African Export-Import Afrexim Bank. Now, how do you weigh the importance of the event?
I couldn't hear the last sentence, please.
How do you weigh the importance of the event?
Sorry?
How do you weigh the importance of the event?
Which event?
Well, I'll repeat my question, sir. Cairo said it's prepared to host the Intra-African Trade Fair.
The meeting there in Istanbul or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very important. At least, you know, you know, such a big gathering and having all these figures, you know, and sincerely talking about the prospects of getting together and cooperation. That's very interesting. Yes. It's very promising. I hope it can be developed. And I think we will have soon a visit from the Minister of Trade to Egypt, Turkish Minister of Trade and Industry to Egypt. I think so. I'm not sure, but I read so.
Right. Well, I would like to thank you very much, Dr. Mostafa Waly, economic expert. Many thanks for your insight, sir. And viewers, now we move on to our